All right, gentlemen, all right, kings, welcome back. So, we're going to do a video reaction from the good people at Modern Women Archives of women realizing that their time, their youth, their beauty is slipping through their fingers, like trying to hold on to sand, and your beauty and youth and your fertility and femininity still keep falling out through the cracks in your fingers. And they are freaking out because they know if they don't have looks, they got nothing to offer. So, let's hear these women cry.
So this is my first ever TikTok. I don't know if I'm going to post it, but I am struggling. I'm struggling. Basically, in November, I turned 30 and I had this massive freak out before I turned 30 that I hadn't met my person before turning 30, and I thought that I would have. And
Now, let's look at this. That she didn't meet her person before turning 30. Is it her person in her head was Chad and Tyrone, Abdul, Juan, and Pablo, whatever the highlights are of each race. But you want to meet your person that will treat you right, that will respect you and treat you good. You put him in the friend zone, and maybe he thought, you know, kind of like when you go to work. This is the way I think guys think about relationships before you get red pilled. Is you go to work and you're on time and you're dedicated and you put forth the effort and your boss appreciates it and goes, you know what? You deserve a promotion. We are going to reward your hard work and effort. And then guys, being logical, they think, oh, okay, well, in a relationship, I'll be on time, I'll be dedicated, I'll put forth the effort, and I'll get rewarded by becoming the boyfriend or, boyfriend, then, husband material. But then girls go, nah, you're too reliable, you're too dependable. But this guy over here, this F boy, he treats me like crap. He doesn't care about me. I just want to give him everything. And so there's this weird dichotomy of like, well, it works in every other situation in school and home and work. In a relationship, it's a complete opposite. And guys being logical, it's like women just throw their emotional monkey wrench in our logical machine, and it just like makes us all weird. So that's why sometimes I think guys are just like, you know what? I just don't want to deal with this anymore. You are more work than what you're worth. But let's continue to listen to her freak out because she might be turning 30. Oh no.
I made it this whole big thing, and I know it's because of society and the fact that I grew up watching Bridget Jones, but I was just freaking out about being in my 30s, being single, and just not meeting my person yet. And after I turned 30, I was like, okay, do you know what? I've made this such a big deal in my head. I'm 30, I can thrive. So over the last like month and a half, I've been better, like my mental health's been better. I haven't been worrying about it as much. And then for some reason this Christmas period has like hit me again, and I'm like, oh god, I'm single and I'm 30 and it's Christmas time.
See, this is something I think girls freak out about more than guys about being single during the holidays. Now, guys can get lonely during the holidays, like, if you don't have friends or, your parents have passed on. That sucks. I mean, that sucks for anyone. But I can't really see guys going, oh man, I can't spend hundreds of dollars on a girl for Christmas. Oh man, I can't wait. I don't have the opportunity to go to visit her family that's going to judge me for the job I have and secretly behind my back going, you could really do better than him. I can't see a lot of guys going through that where women are like, oh my God, look at this. Look at these Hallmark movies. Oh, families and friends and babies. And I'm blowing guys in the back seat of their mama's car. I don't know.
And I'm just seeing all these little couples go to their Christmas markets and have a lovely old time, and I'm on my Todd. So I'm struggling again. I'm struggling in the same way that I was when I turned 30. And as I said, I know it's because of society, and it's not an issue. It's not. So
No, it's not society. It is your biological clock. Your biological clock is ticking away, saying, um, we need a provider. We need a protector. We can't do this alone. We need babies. It is not society. It is your biological clock. That's why in your mind, you're freaking out. It's 30. It's 30. It's 30. Because in society, how many times have we seen in magazines, 40 is the new 30 and 30 is the new 20? No, 40 is 40, 30 is 30. That's the biology of it. So, no, it's not societal problems. It's your biological clock is saying, get it together.
So I thought to myself that I'm going to start this little series on TikTok, and I'm going to call it Things That I'm Doing Instead of Getting Married. I want to kind of challenge myself, or like just do self-care things that I feel like maybe you wouldn't have the time to do if you were in a relationship or if you had kids. And I feel like I just want to show myself and like other people in my position that there are positives of being in your 30s single, because right now I feel like I'm struggling to see them.
The positives of being 30 and single. I mean, yeah, made for guys. We can concentrate on work more. We can invest. We can concentrate on our finances, our hobbies. Women is like, oh, I'm 30 and single. Boxed wine and cats? Or, hey, girlies, let's go to the club. And then their girlfriend's like, no, I have a family to take care of. And then they're on antidepressants and in therapy.
Um, so yeah, if you want to join along with me, I would love that.
So I never get on TikTok, and even I don't get on TikTok to do this. But I don't know who else might be feeling the same way I am. And I'm about to start crying. I'm 29 years old.
Dust.
And my birthday is February. I'm a Pisces.
Ugh. Oh, no. No one cares. I'm a Pisces. So what? So what? No one gives a rat's ass about your stupid ass star signs.
That means that I'm about to be 30 years old. And it's like, hold on.
Oh, oh, you know what this is? This is the epiphany of all the bad decisions I made just running through her head. Oh my God, this guy would treat me right. Oh my God, I wasted so many years on these bad boys. I thought I could make them change. Oh, this guy would have treated me right. Oh, these other club boys that did me wrong. Oh, the regret. And just, she's getting that epiphany of what could have been. What could have been.
And it feels like as the day go by, like, and it's getting closer, I'm like, damn, like I saw myself in a different position at this age. I just saw myself in a different position. And I'm just now realizing certain things that I need to change. But it took me this long, obviously. It took me this long to see that.
See, this is oh, I now know my self worth. I mean, imagine going to a bar. Let's say she's in her 20s, or better analogy, she's the bartender, and all the guys are in line. And she's like, you know what? Free drinks, which is, her coochie, right? Free coochie, free drinks, free samples. And you come in, all right, cool. I'll have my order of, you know, sex on the beach or whatever it is. Oh, we only have the bottom shelf liquor, and you have to pay three times as much. You have to pay $30 for this Bud Light. And you go, but why? Well, we know it's worth. See, I like you now. And now that I like you, you need to pay. And I know women think that somehow in their crazy, illogical mind that this is some sort of compliment, but guys are logical. It's like, wait, so now I need to pay and I need to wait for what everyone else got for free because you like me? If you like me, wouldn't you give it to me ahead of time? and make these guys who don't care about you pay and wait for it. It's just the two don't compute. It's like the heart and the mind are fighting each other.
Like, why did it take me this long to see that? And it sucks. It really sucks. It sucks so bad. Almost about to be 30. And
I mean, if she's freaking out this much about being 30, what was she gonna do at 40? Is she gonna jump off a cliff or something? I mean, seriously, these women freak out about 30 because listen, I'll admit, like when I was in high school and I was 17, starting to graduate and all that stuff, you always think 25. 25 is the age where I'm gonna have everything figured out. I'm gonna be on my career or not close to my career, making hopefully decent money. And then 25 rolls around, you're like, oh my God, I'm still a kid. I still want to go out and hang out with my friends and play video games and just not worry about stuff. And then 30 happens, and it's like, even for me, it was like, all right, well, I'm doing better financially. That's good. But I never had this biological urge or clock to, procreate or have a wife or children. And then, because, at 17, 25, let alone 30, seems another lifetime away. And all of a sudden, all this time just goes away to work and projects and just, getting your life together. And you blink, all of a sudden, it's like, oh crap, I'm 25 and high school felt like it was 2 years ago. And then all of a sudden, boom, you're 30. It's like high school felt like 6 years ago. Where did the time go? It went to work. That's why I have this. That's why I think life gets in the way of life. You have all these other things you want to do, but then life says, no, no, you got this, and that. So, I mean, she's freaking out about 30 because maybe she thinks 40 is still another lifetime, but you know what? No. No, you're gonna blink and you're like, oh my God, I'm 35. I'm 35 and I have nothing to show for it. And then you're gonna be 40 and she's gonna look at her sisters and her cousins and her friends and their happy families, and she's going to be on the pills and the alcohol and the therapy and all the stuff because you know why? She found a good guy and put him in the friend zone. And that's why I think, in some weird way, watching women who rejected guys that put them in the friend zone and watching them be miserable in the future is a way kind of like our revenge. Like, hey, told you so. You didn't give me a chance. You made your decision. Enjoy the benefits and now suffer the consequences.
it's like I'm trying to express how I feel and I can't. Like, I can't get the words out of my mouth. I just know that it's like I feel like I'm starting from scratch. Fuck. To all those girls, I just hope I'm not the only one that feels like that. Anyways, I don't want to like be on this app and be like this sad shit because I'm not.
I don't want to be out on this app for this sad shit, but see, I would really like to be a fly on the wall. And now I now granted maybe for social media she's um giving out her true emotions, but I think so many times girls put up this front like, man, I'm a bad bitch, man. All these guys want this and blah 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 blah. But I think that when they're with their girlfriends and their friends and their cousins and there's no guys in the room and it's just them, I just want to be a fly on the wall and listen to the conversations that they would have of, oh my God, that's so great. He's going to propose to me next week. And oh yeah, we're going to move in together. And that one or two friends that just go, I, I, I can't get it together. Like guys are not what I was told they are. Guys are not providing for me. Guys are not protecting me. And I think girls would a lot of times just put up a front, especially if they're younger, that they go, man, all these guys just want me because I'm just hot shit. But to have a real, genuine conversation and just tell me about your fears, tell me about what you wanted in life and where you are and how the two aren't matching. Aren't some things better? Are some things worse? I really would like for women to cut out all the BS, all the front, all the walls, and just be totally real. I mean, you could say, well, she's doing that on the internet, but yeah, it was one thing to like record on the phone, and it's like you post on the internet, but you don't see the people. But to have a face-to-face interaction, oh man, just to enjoy the sweet suffering of it all. Like, oh, yeah, you screwed up.
I'm not like that at all. If you follow my Instagram, you know that's not me.
Nope.
Don't. But this is gonna be like my new journey. I want to laugh and cry at the same time. You ever felt like that? Like it's like I want to laugh and cry.
No.
Because it's like I'm happy that I acknowledge it now, and I'm willing to change all those things so I can become the best version of myself once again in a different level.
Like I said earlier, now that I know my worth, you have to take me out on real dates. Realizes it too late.
Oh, fuck. I'm crying and laughing. This is so weird. Anyways, here's to restarting my life. Learning new things, relearning new things, rebuilding myself mentally, physically, emotionally. Because I know for a fact my 30s is going to be my prime year.
Oh, God.
I learned what I needed to learn as a 20-year-old. I made many mistakes. And I learned. And now we're restarting the right way.
No, you are starting ass backwards. I mean, God, you just want to like shake these people. Because it's like, ladies, when you graduate high school and presuming, girls nowadays, but presuming that you are still a virgin, you have literally a golden lottery ticket between your legs. And instead of cashing it in right away at your most beautiful and your most fertile and your most feminine, you go, nah, I'd rather sport F all the bad boys. I'd rather experience the buffet of men, the buffet of casual bedroom encounters. And then, like this lady, when your options start dwindling, you go, oh crap, maybe it's time to cash in my lottery ticket. But it's no longer a golden lottery ticket. It's now wrinkled and has water damage and is starting to rust and it's just, you had your opportunity, and she's an attractive woman. She kind of looks like, I don't know, black. Let's see. She kind of looks like she's, I don't know, black and Hispanic. Imagine her at 18. Holy crap! What a knockout she must have been. Must have been absolutely stunning. But no, she had to fritter her way because she wanted to experience all the fifis. And now she's staring down the barrel of 30 with no one to walk by her side and is freaking the F out. Making a video about it so now dumbasses like me can entertain the kings like you. Anyways, guys, as always, thank you for tuning in, and take care and take it easy.